everybody. Oh my God, I feel like I'm talking to myself like a weirdo. How are you guys? It's Friday night. Here I am. It sounds really hollow in here. You all are going to be super excited. I still have an eye twitch from it and bags under my eyes like crazy because I was so tired I fell asleep for God knows how long. Anyway, hi, Mr. Stoned. Your guys' acronyms on here are hilarious. Anyway, you know what? I just did Kim Porter's video. So after this and after I get more coffee, I'm going to edit that and put it up. But I think even the lighting was off. But whatever, I got to put it up because I can't redo it. It was whatever. Happy Friday. Hi from Australia. Oh my God, y'all. Oh my God. Okay. First of all, first thing I felt, weirdest thing. Last month, we had a timeline change on Earth. I know, blah, de blah, but we had a timeline change. So the energy has shifted so differently. And oh my God, wait, I want to show you guys this. I know no one cares, but I got to show you. Look at this, y'all. Just had this made for house clearing. Look, isn't this beautiful? Look at this. Look at this, y'all. Labradorite, amethyst, and smoky quartz. Look at this shit. Is this great? Oh my God. Yeah. Well, you use it figuratively when you walk in. You use it figuratively, but it's energetically to block. So you are speaking terminology and using it. So I use obsidian, I use this, I pack myself. Doesn't mean they're not going to get you, but still, oh my God, Rachel outdid herself. Outdid herself. Look at this. Isn't this exquisite? It's exquisite. It's my new friend. Okay, my little friend. Scarface. We were trying to figure out where that came from. I think it's Scarface. It's exquisite. But basically, when you clean the energy out of a house with evil energy or intention, you need to be able to do certain gestures. And so to have a backup like a sword or a dagger, to have a backup is to block their energy from you. But they're still going to fucking come after you, right? Yeah, I could use it literally too. Yeah, it works on the living. Fuck them when they try to come here. Yeah, if I run up the mountain, St. Catharines, Ontario. Hi, Annie. I just ordered pepper spray. I have that on my keychain. And yes, I know it's so beautiful, isn't it? I had so much paperwork. You know, I throw shit in my car and then I just forget what the fuck I'm doing. But yesterday I was down in the, no, I can't show up on a hiking trail with that. Hi, how are you? No, I can't do that. That would be hilarious. No, on a hiking trail, I'm usually just in my clothes and my key is attached to my bra strap and I got a bottle of water, unless I'm going like in Palm Springs. But I had my pepper spray on my chain yesterday and I had to go down to the Discovery Unit, LAPD, to file yet another subpoena because that is my life since my child passed, is trying to find out what I know to be different, regardless of what anyone says. You can call me crazy. You can say whatever. Fuck you. I want to know. Anyway, so I filed the third subpoena and thankfully my divorce lawyer agreed to handle the paperwork, which legally now I believe they have to do that. So we'll see. We will see. So he did it because somebody has to see. This is how fucked up this, I want y'all to hear me. Hello. Okay. So this is how fucked up this country is. If you get into a car accident, right? A car accident, simple car accident. This happened to John. And you need the information from your car accident because I have a selenite dagger and I have obsidian too. And so it's your car accident. You need the shit, right? You know what happens? You got to get a lawyer to get your shit. I hired a notary and I was told the notary was okay, but they found out because of her whatever something credentials, she didn't have a credential to photocopy. Do you hear me? She didn't have a credential to photocopy because that's relevant in adult life. All right, whatever. I mean, I'm hiring her to get the information. And not the point. So my lawyer said he would do it because he can't stand listening to me anymore saying, I can't get my child's information. I got brief pages of it. And so there's that. Also, I wrote the police department, which was Valley Traffic Division. I sent out 2 letters, register receipt, certified mail, because otherwise people just say, you didn't send it, I didn't get it. But notice, they don't have to send you registered mail, but you have to send them. So it's some fuckery, I'm just telling you. Anyway, I need a paper pushing credential. Me too. I will do it for you guys. But just a little note, okay. So I wrote because on the coroner's report of Keith, I know, here I go into Keith again, but I can't help it. On the coroner's report to Keith, right, the eyewitness said Keithy was going 40 miles an hour on his bike right in front of this guy's house. But the videotape showed Keithy going about 11 miles higher than that, according to Stacy, LAPD, that had the tape analyzed. So he wasn't going over 60. This cop that came to the accident after Keithy, so Keithy's on the ground, Keithy's been pronounced dead. The fire department pronounced him dead, the paramedics. The officers came 10 minutes later. This particular officer writing the report came after the first responding and wrote that Keith was going in excess of 100 miles an hour. Excuse me, sir, where do you come up with that arbitrary number? 100 miles an hour? Are you trying to block legal action by putting something reckless like that in the coroner's report? Are you? Because it goes against what the witness said. So my pronouns are go the fuck away. So I'm like, but you see, they're chaos causers. So I don't understand. I don't care. You weren't a witness and you didn't have a radar gun. So I really need that explained to me. I need it explained because the actual witness said he was going 40 miles an hour. The tape shows approximately 60, which was still speeding, but going the flow of traffic. Okay, he's in the flow of traffic. He's not doing a fucking 100, for the love of God. Okay, and then I can't. Anyway, when I got there, I don't know that it's incompetence. Remember, the police department, not every police officer, but the police department is based on the Freemason, the level of authority. Like, under whose fucking authority? Under whose authority are you, like, you're not God. You're not my authority. I have to put up with you because I'm on earth and you'll lock my ass up for my mouth, usually what I get locked up for. But no, see, they don't investigate because it's a young man, he's dead. They don't actually have the car because the paint from the car that cut him off and the car that pulled out, which I have tape on those too. I just don't have the in-between because the homeowner didn't want to give up the tape as the car was coming out of his driveway. I'm pretty fucking sure. So I'm hoping it's on some other tape. That's why I'm requesting information, because I want to put these pieces together. They're Freemasons. So the Freemasonry concept, not masonry as in Brick Lane, but Freemason is based on Luciferianism, is based on chaos causing. So everywhere on this planet, they have somebody in positions of power. At the government offices, in the White House, in the police departments, that's why you guys, it's the beast system, right? Oh, isn't that pretty? I got this in Arizona. No, I got this in Utah. I got this between Utah and Arizona, where I got a speeding ticket that now costs me $90 a month for my car insurance. I was in the Utah desert. There was no one on the road. Anyway, this is where that came from. This Indian lady selling on the side of the road, and I picked it up. Isn't it pretty? It's a flower. It's so pretty. I just loved it. So the concept, when we say Satanism, all of that, people think of one devil with a little ears and a pitchfork and hoofed feet, Rosemary's Baby-ish. It is a beast system. Think of roots coming out the bottom of a tree, going from other trees, blocking the freeway, lifting your toilet up in the house. You know, the roots travel. Beast system. So it is a beast system. So Freemasons and the concept of authority. Oh, the White House is our authority. No. No, sorry, no. You're not my authority. I don't listen to you and I will not put shit in my body. My body, my choice. I will not do that. But Freemason is part of the beast system, okay? Beast system. So there's people in the system all over the place, all the way down to the guy selling paper at the local store or candy at the local store, whatever that person's doing. Like they could be the dollar droppers around the corner of just some basic whatever, scam. Those people as well. They're part of the system. They're everywhere and they like to cause chaos. But you can't cause chaos with me anymore because I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep fucking doing it. I'm going to keep doing it. Now my eye is twitching again. Get twisted. But anyway, the ice cream man, they're all part of it. It just depends. That's why you've got people living in the most poverty stricken. Even out of the homeless, there are beast system members planted there. So the beast system is like a series of underground rooting that is there in order to block you from your path. Your path is in the light and they don't like the light. So they love drugs and alcohol and fucking with your dead kid and fucking with the records and telling you you're crazy and making up stories and doing that. That is why I had all of the information about my dead son run by my friend, and she put in writing what the coroner's report said to me, because the police tried to say, well, he had marijuana in his body, la la la. No, he had the breakdown of it in his body. He was not high at the time he died, and there is a difference. If you are uneducated to the ways of the authority lying, the authorities how they lie, then you are aware of what it is. But if you're unaware of it, you're going to believe what they say, go away like a nice little girl, go home and shut the fuck up. No, I want to know. Sorry, I want to know. I want to know why you write an arbitrary number. So anyway, I went down and served the damn subpoena again. And listen to this. Listen, you guys. You have to, when something happens in your life, the biker guy never really, Paige and I went, Deanna and I went, never. Well, he wasn't high on it. It was broken down, Beth, in his body. Like he had 2 drug substances in his body that were approximately, the weed was like within the past 2 days and the other one was from like the weekend before. And it was a substance that breaks down in the liver. They check for that. But the police tried to go, do you know what was in your son's body? And then I pulled out the paperwork. Yes, I had it run by another LAPD officer who told me he wasn't high at the time he died. Check 1, now go on and let's deal. They will blame the victim every time because they are beast system workers and they want to get it off their, yeah, I know, for guidance. Probably it's twitching like crazy. I figured I had a tick because I get so pissed off. But anyway, you have to fight for your rights. You have to fight for, they're lazy. I mean, yeah. He wasn't high at the time. Yeah, they love blaming the victim and they love it when you're crazy. Here's the thing, and I cannot stress this enough. I know this is a very stressful planet. It's very stressful. It's fucking stupid. It's very stressful, but you cannot get high and drunk because they will blame you for that and they will not listen to you. If you're sober, articulate, and you educate yourself, even self-educated, it's extremely important to thank you for that. It's extremely important for you to do that. Okay. It's extremely important. If you're sober and you can deal, you have the cognitive, spiritual recognition of what's going on, and nothing you feel. Well, I'll speak for myself. Since my son died, nothing I feel really bothers me enough where I want to drink. I don't want to, look, I got yellow flowers. I don't want to drink or do drugs or anything like that because nothing, literally nothing, like you can't make me feel any kind of way anymore. I'm completely numb. So that's been a blessing. But prior to that, people are scared. What if I don't have enough money to live? What if I don't have enough to do this? No, you know what? Sobriety, when you understand it, is power. Sobriety is power because you can actually see. Your body will resonate at a higher vibration because you can see. You can see. So you get the reality, of, I know they're threatened by it. Yeah, they want to fight you. They want to fight you all the time. But when you're sober, you actually can see what's going on. You're not in denial. You're not delusional. You're not crazy. Good for you, 2 years celebrated. A shout out, you just reminded me, good for you, 2 years. A shout out to my friend Pamela and husband Bobby. Bobby's going on 40 years of sober. 40 years, 40. Is that not amazing? I just talked to her. 40, he'll be 80. Is that not fucking amazing? It's fucking amazing. So, I mean, amazing to anybody that stays sober. Amazing to anybody. I know, all the sober people. It's tremendous. It's tremendous because it gives you insight. 13 years, D. Martin. I'm so proud of y'all. 40 years, what I know, right? I'm so proud of y'all. You know why? The society is designed to steal your energy through fear, preoccupation with earthbound things, preoccupation with I'm not good enough. 31 years sober. Cool, Janet. Cool. Totally cool. 12 years, Deborah. Y'all are awesome. I'm sober and proud of it. I've been called by family members a stupid sober person. You're a stupid sober person. Yeah, I'm not stupid, but I am sober. What does that fucking mean, you high ass bitch? Bitch, you high ass bitch? Yeah, fuck y'all. I mean, whatever, like you be whatever, but it blocks you from the truth, right? I know it may. Stupid sober. So I'm gonna get a shirt, stupid sober person, but I'm not stupid. Thank you, Peter. You know what? It's really wait, why is this message being held? Who is this? I can't see. Somebody, thank you for that. Oh shit. It just went blank. Thank you for that. 3 months a week we'll have a social drink. Yeah, but literally, yeah, you can legally drive on pot. What I was told, though, by my friends that are police that work for the light, that they are trying to bring into California DUI through pot. It has not gone through Congress yet or whatever. Yeah, it opens you up to the evil world when you're on the drugs and you can see the evil around you and you can feel it concisely and you learn to trust yourself. They want you high. That's why they abuse you as kids. They want you fucked up and dead. They want you fucked up and dead. Don't. Social drinker is a lie. Yeah, I know. People say that. Wait, somebody died. My nephew died in 23. Claiming he was poisoned before his death. Oh my God. Honey, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I got a DUI for prescription. Christopher, because you were under the influence of the prescription. It doesn't matter if you can't drive. I mean, unfortunately, you got the DUI, which is just, they don't give a fuck if you kill people out there. They don't care. They just want to charge you 10 grand to fuck with you. That's what they want to do. They want to charge you 10 grand to screw with your head and say, ooh, you bad DUI person, when you're taking medicine that the pharmaceuticals give you. Do you know that in the United States of America, we are the country that consumes over 40% of pharmaceuticals around the world, yet we are only 4% of the population? Check that out. What's wrong with us? Get sober. Even if you're fat, you have headaches, you feel like you have kidney problems, you have high blood pressure, treat your body correctly and go from there, and only take what you have to take, because sometimes there are pre-existing things you can't, but only take what you can take. Only take what you can take. Seriously. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. Kind of interesting. I don't understand it, but in this country. I told a kid today I was hiking and I ran up and there were two young men. I don't believe them to be over the age of 30, but they could have been 35. Anyway, the one kid was on the ground and he was like, like this. And I'm like, dude, it's right there. You're right at the top. And he's like, it's my lungs. I smoke. I got to shut my mouth. I looked at him. I said, why you want to be a cog in the wheel smoking a cigarette where you can't breathe and get up a fucking hill at your age? I'm double your age. You can't get up a hill and you're going to be on pharmaceuticals for the rest of your life. And it's going to ruin your pretty face. He kind of thought I was probably trying to pick him up. I wasn't. But it's going to ruin your face. It's going to ruin your looks. It's going to steal the joy because you will not be able to get the breath. If you can't get the breath, you can't see. You need to be able to breathe. You need to be able to breathe. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. You need to be able to breathe. So it was pretty funny. Anyway, I'm like the annoying runner. I'm like, I'm 57 and I'm running up here. Why are you at 30 stalling, y'all? Don't stall. And if you smoke like that, oh my God, stop. Let's see, 2 Sag sons with shed-eating smiles over shed-eating smiles. They got those shed-eating Sag. I love them. And almost every patient with narcotics, even if, yeah, I know they all want narcotics. I'm in the hospital after I had surgery. I'm like, don't give me narcotics. Oh, well, you need a shot. Nope, nope. Whatever the dose is from the doctor, cut it in a half of a half of a half and only give it to me the first day, maybe, but I would like Tylenol. They thought I was fucking crazy in the hospital. I am crazy because I'm like, don't give me. I mean, years ago, everything is just Tylenol. And then let's see, smoking is hard. Yes. The reason you're trapped is energetically. Okay. So it's energetic. So the reason you get trapped in an addiction, thank you all for whatever you're leaving up there. They keep blocking it. I think my channel's being blocked again. I think my fucking channel's being blocked again. So here's the way I would word it to you. Addiction is a frequency of energy. So you have to align with a different energy. Sloan, do you have a TikTok page? I don't, I do. And it's my page. I have 81,000 or 84,000 people. Yeah, of course I'm being shadow banned and they can fuck off too. But anyway, I do have a TikTok page. I do not ask you for readings. I do not ask anybody for readings, okay? I don't ask people for readings. I don't want to ask you for readings. Like, no, I don't ask you. Is somebody send me the link to the fraudulent or report it? They probably block me, but they're not me. I don't go, hi dear, would you like a reading? That's not what real psychics do. We are in business for ourselves and people set appointments through our websites. My website's being updated by me. It's taking me a long fucking time, so don't get mad. Yeah, no, I don't. I don't care. I've gone broke. I don't care if you want a reading. I do not care. I do not care. Hear me clearly. I have hiking to do. Yeah, I don't send a message. Like, that's a gypsy shit. And that's not me. Mine has 84.1 on it. Yeah, that's not me. Thoughts on Andrew Tate? I have no thoughts on that idiot. I mean, he's in jail and he was a trafficker. Or James Franco's a piece of shit. They're pieces of shit. I don't want to deal with them. And here's why. Here's why I don't want to deal with them. Because I don't see why I should have to deal with them. They're not, you know, here. And here's another thing. I stress eat. I am a stress eater. Here's another. Marilyn Monroe, when I was 10, I knew she was murdered. Okay. Even my ex-husband said to me, stop saying she was murdered. I said, I knew that as a 10-year-old. I was 10 when I figured that out. What is wrong with everybody? Oh, there's no water in the room. She swallowed 50 pills and it took the cleaning lady 3 hours to call 911. Come on. Come on. Really? 50 pills, no water? 50 pills, no water. She was murdered, period. I mean, come on. It's obvious. You don't even have to be psychic. It's fucking obvious. Yes, she was murdered. Of course. Anna Nicole, I knew in person. I knew Anna Nicole. She could trust nobody in her life. She did trust Sandy. Sandy went back in her life. And apparently I told Sandy she was going to be dead. I don't remember telling Sandy that, but Sandy told me I said that. Sandy, who was on her show, who's a great hairdresser. Sandy. Anyway, she really, truly loved Anna. And Anna trusted her. But, you know... Yeah, see, you know that. Love to hear you sing. Exactly. Of course Marilyn Monroe was murdered. Of course. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. As much as we all want to be beautiful, I wanted to be a beautiful actress like Marilyn Monroe. When I was a little kid and I saw Marilyn Monroe, I was like, I want to be her. Hence the blonde pixie. I couldn't do it, but I tried to dress like her because she had that. Or was she programmed into our society for us to follow her? Okay, so a presidential prostitute, which is why she said diamonds are a girl's best friend. She was actually a person who slutted herself out on ownership to the government. Okay, so she was a high-ranking yacht girl. of the time. Okay. No, she did not lose weight with trim spa. Stop that. No, she did a bunch of shit. And I'm not going to say everything. But do I have blue eyeshadow on? I think it might be purple, but it could be blue. I don't know. I just woke up before I did this. Anyway, I wanted to be like Marilyn Monroe. So I wanted the bombshell sex image. That's what I wanted. I want to be sexy. Like I used to say as a kid, I don't care if I'm fucking smart. I was super smart with a high IQ. Never went to high school. However, I did have a high IQ. That's just a genetic thing. And super smart. So whatever. Anyway, long story short, I didn't care. I just wanted to look good and be admired by men. So that was programmed into me. I do not want that. Hear me clearly. I do not want that now. But as a little girl, that's what I wanted. If I could just be pretty, if I could just be sexy, if I could just be this way, that's all I ever wanted. That, like, if you told me I was pretty, I was like, oh my God, I'm so pretty. But see, that's programmed. So yes, craves attention. Thank you. Sexual abuse. Exactly. Is it purple? I don't know what it is on my eyes. It could be blue purple. I grabbed a palette and put it on there. Deborah's like, I just want to be left alone. Vivian Lee. I just want, oh no, it's, oh my God, not Vivian Lee. Oh my God, from the 20s. It's her with the arched eyebrows. I just want to be left alone. What the fuck is her name? Greta Garbo. I'm like with the arched eyebrows, Garbo, yeah. Marilyn was programmed. Exactly. She was a perfect victim. Exactly. She literally was programmed. But then we were programmed because she was pushed into our face. Pushed into our face. Like people are pushed, okay? Let's see. I took trim spa once after, and I thought it was good. Yeah, trim spa. Yes, and it was MK Ultra for sure. They're MK Ultra. It's a cult, but it's a gang. It's mobsters. It's gangbangers. Here's the problem. And I know this because this happened to John and this happened to me. John has 2 dead sons. I have 1 dead son and 1 dead stepson. When people in the family sell out for money because they're money hoes, and that's what I'm going to say, and John knows who's in his family is the money hoe. When they sell out to the industry, the people in the family are targeted by it. She knows who the fuck she is. She knows. I don't care. She knows. So I don't care who you marry and what you think you're doing for love, you fucking liar. You're putting the whole family at risk. You're putting the whole fucking family at risk. That's what happens. Yeah, daddy's girl, right? Hell of a fucking, oh God, whatever. Anyway, everything was about money. Everything. She used to come over at Christmas. I can't give you Christmas presents because I don't have any money. Bitch, I don't have any money, but I baked you something, you bitch. Yeah, come on. Yeah, they do. That's true. They come after me and took my little boy. I'm so sorry, H. They do. Thank you everybody for the super chats that I can't see everybody. They absolutely do. So when you have one skank of a relative, biological, related, or whatever, when you have one skank of a relative, that skank of a relative who sells out into Hollywood because she wants her money from her gay director husband or whatever, allegedly, she puts that energy. That happened to her after her brother died, after she sold out. She may not be aware, but I'm aware. So, gang stalking is real too. Absolutely. They think they're funny. Now, this is the problem. With it. All of these people in the industry, famous up there in the industry, these people, wives, husbands, relatives with their fucking money have agreed to follow in the footsteps by befriending. You are who you associate with. There's my Bobby. Gonna have to tell you guys a story. I don't know if I can tell it, but I'm gonna tell it in third person. It involves Bobby and Deanna. Anyway, you are in proximity. So even if you're a good person who is God-fearing and you marry a demon, a person who has used their body and their allegiance for the love of money is their God to open themselves up, and they have stepped away from Jesus and they've stepped away from God. If you align yourself with that, right? If you align yourself with that and you marry it or you're around it or like the money comes in, Jennifer Hudson, bingo, and it comes in, your family members are dying. So this is what I didn't like about this relative. I didn't like who she was on a soul level. That's why I don't like her. I don't fucking care who you are. I don't like you. So, and I don't care if you like me, because suddenly my son's dead and you come to his funeral, crying, fake bitch. Anyway, I mean, seriously. That's why I kept my kids away from you, you skank. Oh my God, don't get me started. Where did that come from? I didn't have my coffee. I didn't have my coffee. Anyway, last night, incredible story. So my friend Cindy, who's been my friend since the kids were born, because her son and Keithy were friends. Anyway, Cindy, I send her to Deanna for a reading because you know me, I don't want to read any more than I'm already reading, right? So Cindy goes to Deanna and is doing what she does. And she doesn't have to tell me this. She just happens to call me and tell me, right? So she calls and tells me about the reading. So Deanna's reading all of her people. You know, the dead people are coming through. I love Deanna. I just cannot thank her enough for everything she's done. So Deanna's reading Cindy's family. I'm not going to tell you the specifics of that, but I am going to tell you, I probably shouldn't even say it, but I am going to say it. This was so extraordinary to me and so specific that I know Bobby knows this. Bobby was privy to it. So I'm on the phone with Cindy. Deanna has a client. So Cindy's telling me about Deanna bringing in her mother's sister, people, whatever, the people, the dead people, the life stuff, right? And then Deanna says to her, oh yeah, Cindy says something about her brother. Cindy says, oh, he's here on the other side too. Cindy has not seen her brother in decades, has no idea where he is or whatever. And Deanna says, no, I'm picking him up over here on this side. It's kind of the opposite story of when Carmen phoned Deanna. Deanna called me and said, is Carmen's daughter Caitlin alive, the one that went missing from Canada? And I said, I don't feel her dead. Deanna didn't feel her dead. DeannaDanner.com. Just go to her website. Anyway, Deanna and I both don't feel Carmen's daughter is dead. We can't pick her up on the other side. So Cindy says, my brother's dead. And so I'm like, what's your brother's name? Because I don't even know this. We don't talk. We raise the kids. We talk about the immediate family, right? So Bobby's on the text. I text Bobby, here's this guy's name. This is last night. Here's this guy's name. This is Cindy's brother. And, you know, I didn't even give a birthday. Deanna literally says that he passed away last year at this time, which was May, because the reading happened in May. He's telling her that. He's telling Deanna that. So Bobby is doing her PI research, messages me back while I'm on the phone with Cindy, because I'm on the phone with her, and says, and I quote, here's the information. Look at the date of death. April of 2022, which is a year ago. Fucking Deanna's amazing. That is a direct and evidential psychic mediumship experience. Absolutely amazing. I'm absolutely amazed by her brilliant way to help you guys when somebody, I just absolutely amazing. It was extraordinary. And to be part of it, because I know Cindy, because, you know, her son and my son, Keithy, were besties all the time, Lucas, besties. So I know this, but to actually watch it, it was extraordinary. Extraordinary. Like, extraordinary. I was blown away. And I know Deanna for a year, 30 years almost. I know her family, her kids, grandkids, all of that. Somebody's so funny out there. Anyway, it was absolutely amazing. There is no version of another person. Somebody's saying somebody's a trans version of me. Don't insult people by saying that somebody is a version of someone else. We are all unique to ourselves. I can't remember which, because I'm filming off my phone and the information's on there. We are all unique. I'm not a version of anybody. I am myself. I'm not in a box of anybody. They can be unique, but I'm not going to be referred to as anybody else. I'm only myself. And I'm unique to myself, and I won't be labeled or compared. So don't compare. Anyway, Deanna was extraordinary. It's extraordinary. Extraordinary. And of course, Keithy was there, and Keithy came through. Cheerio came through. Keithy and Cheerio used to come through to me. And it was such an absolute blessing. There's only one of any of us. That's the point. There's only, the timelines. Jen, I'm just going to talk about that. That's why I actually came in. I love that knife so much too. They want you to compare. People who compare to other people don't have any sense of self. So Deanna's website is deannadanner.com. deannadanner.com. I don't know if it's April 13th. I can't read my messages. It went out of my head. But yeah, no, I like anybody, but I don't like to be compared to people. That puts women into competition, and that puts women into competition with, forgive me, but trans women, and trans women are not regular women. So there is a difference. So I don't want to be compared to that because I'm a natural woman. So I'm sorry if people don't like this. And that's another thing. Yes. Okay. So Bobby, I'm sorry if people don't like that opinion, but you're not going to give birth to a child if you're a trans woman. So I'm sorry, you're not a natural woman. You are somebody who's chosen a different path, but I don't want to ever be compared to anybody. And least of all, somebody who doesn't, like, as a woman, we are compared enough. So like, I don't want to be compared. I'm me and she's her. So there. And you're you, Grandma Joe. I know people don't like that, but fights against. Yeah, no, I'm not. I don't care. What I'm saying to you is, and please don't take over the term born woman kills me. I know. Birth woman, birth born woman. I'm a woman. Trans women are not women. They are people who've been surgically altered and born men. I'm sorry if that offends anybody. It's just factual. Don't come after me. It's just, yeah, I know, right? I'm sorry. It's true. I went through a lot. I went through 40 years of periods. I went through all kinds of shit with my uterus, all kinds of infections, all kinds of problems. I went through hormone issues, and I pushed 2 human beings out of my body. Okay? 2 human beings. So it is kind of insulting when everybody's running around going, we can be women too. No, you can't. You can be who you want to be and dress like women. I don't give a fuck. But you are not a woman. So sorry. I'm sorry. And I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Like, do what you got to do. I know many people who do whatever they want to do. But don't expect me to fall for the politically correct bullshit in society. Ever. Ever. I know, right? Like I know endometriosis. Endometriosis. Do you know the pain of endometriosis? That's a uterine thing. If you don't have a uterus, now they can argue. I mean, everybody's arguing. I know it's mockery. I'm not saying people who are trans are mocking. I'm saying the media is mocking us, women. So they are mocking us. And, as I said, I have a multitude of people who I know do drag, a multitude of people who dress as women, but we know in movies when they dress as women, like the movie Tootsies, when they do that, that is a mocking ritual. That is a humiliation ritual. So we know this. They use women to humiliate because we're the only ones that can bring through human beings working for God, really. We can bring it through. You can't clone and do that. You can't cut your dick off and do that. You can't add boobs and do that. You can't wear makeup and do that. You can't be Bruce Jenner and do that. I don't care what you do, but you are not me and you're not a woman. So you can call yourself whatever you want. That's fine. People get I know, menopause, right? Oh my God. Anyway, no, I don't look at magazines. I don't necessarily believe science all the time because they talked about the COVID vaccine, and I'm sorry, that was a lie too. However, when it comes to like digging your bones up in the ground, you're going to be, assigned by God. I have a real problem with what they're doing in our society. Like they erase women. They put in political roles people who dress like women and identify as women, which is their prerogative. And I'm entitled to my fucking opinion. And I don't have to agree with mainstream media or whatever. I don't have to agree, and I don't fucking care what you call me. So call me a hater, call me whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. I don't care. Do whatever you want. But I'm not going to change my mind, nor am I going to shut up, nor am I going to go away. Anyhow, when the media pushes people in positions of power all over the place, first female, and it's actually a man, that is fucking with women. That is fucking with women, okay? Fucking with them. And I know what they're doing. Not the people who are trans aren't doing that. They're living their life the way they want to. And I don't blame them for wanting to be women. Sometimes I wish I was a very tall basketball player so I could reach the fucking roof and get the shit off the roof that the bears leave on my roof, right? But I'm not. And I can wear 6-inch or 9-inch platforms and I'm still never going to be tall. I'm just wearing platforms. So I've given birth to children. That is my unique gift as one of God's portals for souls that are coming through. Period. And I have a special part, as does every woman have a special part. So it's just that way. I know it's a jealous thing, but it's not necessarily the people. Our society is pushing this. Anyway, this is another story. So yesterday I went off on a tangent because it pisses me off so bad. But you guys, some of you come on here to provoke me like that. You come on here to provoke me. You're like, yeah, look, I've even got less viewers. They're trying to ban me because it's anti-human. Exactly. They're trying to, people come on here. They want to see me go off, which is fine. And I'll never change my opinion. The thing I'm most proud of myself is I will never shut my mouth and I will say what I want, whether you're my friend or whether you walk out of my life. I don't care. So that is you can't transplant a womb. Don't be ridiculous. Like it's called a petri dish. And I don't care. But anyway, yesterday I was down at the LAPD Discovery Unit. Now, Bobby didn't know I was there, right? And so Bobby's texting me. She's like, Keith's light is on in her bedroom. So Keith was around yesterday. So that's what happened. The reason you are peaceful. I love you for saying that. So Keith came to Bobby again, opened up Bobby's light next to her bed after the room was redone. And then Marilyn sounds like Heidi Fleiss. I'm not sure how, but they look different. That's another thing I wanted to talk about. Yes, we have had, my boyfriend was robbed last night. Oh my God, Brittany, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Sorry about that. That's terrible. I love speaking of Keith. Yeah, Keith goes where he has to go. We went to Deanna last night too. And so amazing. Absolutely. I'm in this profession and I'm seriously in it. I'm not like the people that come on and they think, oh, I'm going to just be a reader suddenly or whatever. Deanna and I have done this our entire life. It's like what we do. We've been chastised for it. We've been mocked for it. My kids were threatened to be taken. She's a stupid psychic, all of that shit. I just got my bank shut down because I do psychic work. Like they shut my bank down, one of my banks. They knew that, but anyway, oh yeah, you can't do this. So Deanna and I have done this like as teenagers, as kids. You saw it. See, Keith taught you guys what it's like to come through in spirit by me YouTubing and him showing up on the blanket. Remember, some of you were live. That was live. Aw, thank you, Beth. That's so sweet. Think of that. You actually witnessed Keith. No, I don't take money through PayPal, Susie. I actually have a professional business. No offense to the PayPalers. No, I will use PayPal, but I have a merchant company that accepts money as a third party so that you guys, I don't just use, I pay for a merchant company. And so the merchant company through Chase Bank, the audacity of Chase Bank. Look, my stuff is going down. Anyway, I was there when, yes, you were there. You see it on there. That's evidential evidence. I'm filming. I'm not doing that there. It's showing up while you're there. I can't fit the chair in here because it's too small a space with the door. But anyway, led me to timeline jump to meet with my mom. Oh, there you go. See? Yeah, the timeline jumping to go through. That's beautiful. What a lovely story. Jesus came through the portal. Oh, that they opened through CERN. Exactly what they didn't want to have happen, right? Anyway, what the hell was I going to say? I was just going to say something. I can't remember what I was going to say. Oh my God, it went right out of my head. What was I talking about? Oh, the Evidential. Anyway, I was with Chase Bank. So I had a third party merchant service. So this is like when you go to Costco, the bank, AMPM, wherever you go, and you put your money in, they have a third party that handles those transactions. So you pay a fee every month, like 28 cents on every credit card charge, $15 on a chargeback, la 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 la, right? So when that happens, the third party merchant company through Chase on May 12th just said, your business is too high a frequency for chargebacks, although I have none since I opened it up. Yeah. And so when I call them, you can't even reach that department. They withheld my funds. Okay, so there's thousands of dollars they withheld, so I couldn't get my money. They're saying they can hold it for $120 days. They can keep it for 120 days. And I've emailed them since last week. I got a response that I'm in line. So when I called the helpline, and it's called, can you use Square? Yeah, I can use all of that, but I went back to my old third party company. But anyway, long story short, I phoned, and it's WePay through Chase. It's called WePay, and it's a Chase system. They talked me in to do that. They talked me into it because I had another company through one of my other businesses. Anyway, long story short, I get someone on the line and they're like, yeah, your business, this and that. And I said, I'm sorry. Excuse me, are you the same Chase Bank that did business with Jeffrey Epstein? Is that you? Is that you judging me on a business that doesn't had one chargeback since last November? Is that what you're doing? Are you doing that? So yeah, then I got in a fight with the guy on the phone when I phoned back because I got hung up on. So I got in a fight with the guy because he's like, yeah, I have to tell you this call is being recorded for quality control. I said, great, I'm recording too. He's like, I don't consent to be recorded. I'm like, listen, you motherfucker, you can't just hold a bank person hostage on the phone because I can't call anybody else. Tell me you're going to record me and not fucking expect me to record them back. Do you see the hypocrisy in that? Do you see that? Why are they allowed to do it and I'm not allowed to do it? He's like, well, I don't request to be recorded. Well, I don't either, you motherfucker. But the only reason I am being recorded is because I need to do my banking, dumb fuck. And you are a control freak with your company. So how come you people can do that and me as a person can't? Oh, you don't like it when I throw it back at you? You don't like that? You don't like it when I say I'm recording? Well, here's what I do. I know, right? Here's what I do. Here's what I do. I have many, many phones, old phones, and I record regardless of whether you want me to or not. Know that. If you're on the phone with me, I'm fucking always recording you. I don't care if it's illegal. I'm going to protect myself. I'm going to do that. That is what I know. They hate it, but I can't help it. The fucking nerve. The nerve. And of the bank that works with Jeffrey. I said, you work with the pedophile, Jeffrey Epstein. Is that correct? And he's like, well, I don't. And I'm like, but your bank does. So you're employed by the bank. And now you're cutting my fucking money off. Huh? What? I record. Bobby, I record. I don't care. I don't fucking care. If I'm in a store and you're a mouthpiece, trust me, I have 3 phones in my purse, 1 in my pants, and I'm recording. I don't walk in anywhere. Not police station, not court, not anywhere. I record. You will not turn around and say, brave, that's not brave. Fuck them. No one's going to turn around and listen, brave, it has nothing to do, it has to do with the audacity of people thinking that they're going to say I said something I didn't and I have no way to verify what I said, which literally makes me look insane. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely not. I was in a marriage where I was and in a childhood where I was constantly told bullshit that I said I did shit. Oh, I didn't say that. Yes, the fuck you did. I recorded you, you cocksucker. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You will not ever accuse me of something that I didn't say. I will put it in writing. I will speak. You will not do that. because you are trying to make me lose my mind by making up shit about me. I have as much right to fight you back with your own words as you do to call me crazy. My kids aren't little anymore, so you can't really take them from me. But yeah, that's right. Oh, that's right. Oh my God, that's right. Yeah, they won't fuck me. I taped everything. And listen to this story. So this is crazy. So, from Vancouver. Hi there, Kay. Okay, so listen to this story. So I went, this after Keith died, the week, month, whenever, probably 6 weeks after when the police report came. So we went into the police station and I kept going in because John got told to shut up. He never went back. I know, male gaslighting. It's fucking ridiculous. So I'm in the police station and I'm outside on the phone, and I had just talked to Deanna in the car and I said, okay, I'm going in for my appointment. Now, at that particular time, I had not pressed record. So on my other phone. So I walk into the police station and my phone's in my purse and I'm listening to what they're saying. For 1 hour, I spoke to them. For 1 hour, Deanna hadn't hung up, heard the entire conversation, heard the entire thing, thought I wanted her to hear it, and she knew exactly what, and it was by accident. That was strictly by accident. Gaslighting. Gaslighting comes from the 1940s movie with the Swedish actress, I can see her right now, and Jimmy Stewart. Gaslighting. So Deanna heard the whole conversation. Jason said to me yesterday that the cars that ran Keith off the road and the car that pulled out gaslight Keith. It's what he said, very perceptive. Gaslighted Keith to make a move in the wrong direction. So they made him think he was doing this, and Keith responded to something that they didn't follow through with. Ingrid Bergman, thank you. So gaslighting, and it's from that movie, and it's about narcissism, but it's also about people that just, maybe they're not all, Susan, I'm allergic. Yes. Oh my God, the chaperone, my sister. Oh my God, Bobby. Charles Boyer. I am Charles Boyer. I know these people you're talking about. Yeah, they set him up to do it. That's right. That's a form of gaslighting. Not necessarily is everybody a narcissist. They could be a fucking thug. Yeah. Now the vaccines are very interesting. Because, first of all, I don't care if you get me very clear with this. You want to call me? Why are people afraid of words? You want to call me an anti-vaxxer? Go ahead. What I am is a healthy woman who doesn't take any of your pharmaceutical bullshit is what I am. So you want to say that's anti-vax? Go ahead. I'm also anti-crack, anti-childhood sexual abuse, anti-pornography, alcoholism, anti-domestic violence. But it's amazing to me that thugs can be narcissists, but sometimes just thugs are thugs and they want to control. So it's amazing to me that an entire country is like, I can't work unless I get the vaccine. Says fucking who? It's not a law. And the WHO says fucking who. The WHO, which is a play on words for Moloch, the owl god. Get it? The WHO. These fuckers, it wasn't in law. It wasn't a law. It was a suggestion. Well, I get to choose what goes in my body. That includes dick. That includes food. That includes whatever I drink. That includes toothpaste. That includes everything. I am not required by your authority. I am against your authority. And if I am working for somebody who tells me I need to take a needle to work for you, I would prefer a dose of fucking speed so I can get my housework done. I'm just saying. Like, you want to shoot me up with a diet drug or some fucking speed, something beneficial, then please. I know that the WHO has no authority over you. Why do people listen to the Klaus Schwab, Nazi, German Nazi, Rothschild Nazi? They have no authority. They have no authority. Yeah, they say Jamie Foxx is blind and paralyzed. Sure, they shut him down because of P. Diddy. because P. Diddy, and I got this from his ex-baby mama who's dead, Kim Porter. I just did the video. P. Diddy is going down, look at my eyes twitching again, in the next 5 months. So there is things that are happening. No, they're not legal. Just because they say they're legal morally and according to God, who are they legal with? Like, what? What? Like, I'm sorry. Really? I don't care, Governor, whoever, if you took the vaccine. Good for fucking you. That's nice. Why is it on my news? Why is what you are slamming into your body like a needle junkie on my news? Why? Why? Can I show you when I shoot up? What about every kid in high school that's shooting up steroids? Can we put pictures of that? Because it's just like fucking amazing, right? Like, what? I know they didn't take anything, please. Oh, I'm Gavin. Since when is your medical treatment my business? Like the HIPAA oath, like why am I looking at what you're doing medically? Can I see your pap smear there, Gavin Newsom? Oh, that's right. Yeah. Can I see your pap smear, Mr. Newsom? Yeah. No. Okay. So anyway, I know right? I mean, it's propaganda. We blame Russia. We blame China. I got news for everybody. We are worse. We are, oh my God, this is such a fucked up country. Such a fucked up country. Oh my God, the person on TikTok, past life was Hitler. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people were past life as Hitler. No, I haven't seen it. Colonoscopy, exactly. What about yoga pants? Yeah, he's gone. I got shingles at 49. I got shingles in my 30s. I got shingles in my 30s from having a boob surgery, which I wish I'd never done. But anyway, I did it anyway, along the incision line. And by the way, the shingles outbreak was at the gym. It was on the equipment. So there's that. Let's see, my last message almost didn't go through. I know, it's weird. They're blocking me on here. Here's what I need. Let's see, Maria Soda, that flotation device is dangerous. I just turned 49. Awesome. Shingles, it really did hurt. Pus blusters. I got super sick pre-COVID hospital. Yeah, exactly. I know. Shingles really suck. Newsom. It's painful. I kept taking hot showers. It took me a while to understand I had shingles. I never went to the doctor though. Never had my hormones checked, never went to the doctor. So I just paid, like I've got to get a root canal. I know. Root canal. So I go to my dentist. They can have a pride flag. I don't care. I can have a fuck you flag. Fuck you and fuck you. What's the difference? Why do we need to celebrate everybody? I'm just asking. It's Natural Secretary Week, Narcissist Awareness Week. What are we, all stupid? Just live your life. You don't need to do whatever because they got a thing on their calendar. That keeps us trapped in the lower vibrations, right? So anyway, Dylan is now identifying as a man. Hypocrite much? No, I'm not doing Invisalign, but I gotta, I'm finished and they're still crooked. I give up. And this is old lady Gap. Anyway, whatever. This broke in my wisdom tooth. So my dentist is like, oh, we can just pull that. I'm like, no, I had such a reaction. I'm like, no, I'm too thin as it is. No, you're not pulling teeth. She's looking at me. She goes, well, you're not going to pay for a root canal for that. I'm like, yes, I am. Yes, I am. You are not pulling. Do you understand? They got you pulling your teeth. I'm super thin in the face. So, because she's got a fat face, she's like, oh, pull your teeth. No, bitch, I don't want to look like I'm homeless with no teeth, which is what I look like. I have to do a lot of shit to make my face, full because I get mocked for my teeth being thin. Everybody's like, you're so thin. You're so thin in the face. Your face is so thin. You're thin, like that. So now you want to pull my teeth? No, thank you. Oh, look who's down there. Look, y'all. She's like, I got a thin face too, she says, and a big ass, just like my mom. Just like my mom. Just like my mom, right? So anyway, I know she's so cute. He's still green. Okay, hold on. John's texting me. I got to text him back here, and I don't know how to do it. Message. I can't answer them anyway. Thank you. Yay, not yay. I think he might be drunk over there. I don't know. No, it's not better. Everybody else has a fat face. When you have a thin face, they think that you're fucking old, angular. You show all the crevices. They mock you. No, there's nothing good on this planet. But I do know whatever fullness I have in my face, you're not pulling my teeth. So no, I did keep my wisdom teeth. Jason doesn't have his because he took Keith's spot. Keith's teeth were impacted. Jason's like, my teeth. And then Jason yells at me, you let them pull my wisdom teeth. I'm like, yeah, you did that. You took the appointment, you weirdo. So yeah, I mean, no, I'm putting the video up with Kim Porter. I just did the video on Kim Porter. Yeah, well, if you don't know, Dylan is a brainwashed, mind-controlled MK Ultra victim designed to make the masses do whatever, then you don't know it. But did anyone hear on the chat? Yeah, no, why do they recommend pulling your teeth? Yeah, she says we don't need them. And so I said to my dentist, we don't need your spleen. Can I pull it? Can I pull it? Can I pull your spleen? I don't know what to say. I feel like I want my teeth. And just because you're fucking lazy and you don't want to do my back tooth, I don't want you in there pulling my back tooth. I really don't. I was swollen. Yeah. I absolutely do not want them going back in there. I never got wisdom teeth. That's cool. You had 5 wisdom teeth. Say gallbladder instead of spleen. Thank you. You know what I meant? You read my mind. Yeah. Keep all your teeth. I'm trying to. Mine were impacted with a lot. Well, that's different. Impacted. Kidney and tooth thieves. I know. They want to take your teeth. Yeah. No. I don't like the idea of root canal either, but Dylan Mulvaney? I'm like Mulrooney, whatever. Dylan, the transgender young man on the Bud Light containers. Yes, I should go to the naturopath. That guy. I can't even get into it. I had 2 root canals. Didn't take, I lost both teeth. Yeah. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I still have all my root canal teeth. I started getting root canals in my 20s. I had 1 soft tissue impact. It took out all 4. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm just afraid of anything in my mouth. Like I can't do anything in my mouth. It makes me think of being raped in my mouth, quite honestly. So I cannot do it. You put something in my mouth, I'm like, They look at you. I'm like, put the baby x-ray things in. That's it. I just can't. Yeah, Dylan is a man now. Well, he was a man. Look at, somebody is like, hi, Lula. Hi, baby. What's up? Come on. You see her? She's like, I'm coming. Look at her. Hi, Luli Patooly. Come on. She's giving me the side eye. That's Tallulah. Paige brought me Tallulah through her Aunt Diane because Tulip died. My beautiful Tulip died. So yeah, implants and bridges, whatever. Keep those teeth. I'm trying to keep my teeth. Isn't she cute? Look at her. She's darling. She just sits there. I know. Kitty Cam. Kitty Cam. Exactly. She's so precious. She sits here, and if I don't pay attention to her, she pulls my face like this. I don't think she's being judgmental. I think she's just she is a little Cancer. Look at her. Come on, Lou. Come on. She's like, no, I'm on my stage. She's really, really cute. She goes crazy when the bear comes, y'all. Root canals are dangerous. They feel dangerous, right? They feel dangerous. Yeah. She's beautiful. What do you think about all the building collapses? I didn't even heard about those. I know. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to talk about, she's so cute. You know what? They're really blocking my channel. I hate it. What I need help with, y'all, I need someone to tell me, I need somebody to manage, a legit manager, if anybody knows one. I need a legit, yes, I get it. A legit, give her cracks, treat temptation. She loves it. That's how I get her out of my bedroom when she's furring it on up on my pillows and I'm allergic. She's right there. There she is. Hi. Hi, baby. Come on. She don't want to come. Um, what was I going to say? I need a manager to help me with social media so I can do all of the other sites because I just don't know how to do them. I need to learn how to do Rumble and all of that, and I need to understand it. So if somebody knows, like, I'd love to know. And then the other thing I want to talk about was the timeline change that happened about a week and a half ago. About a week and a half ago, we had a timeline change, big timeline change. Please, I have no job. Billy Joe, no, I mean as someone who actually knows what they're doing. She literally has her back towards you. Yeah, she's pissed off at me. But there's no chair in this studio because I can't fit it because I have to get through the door. So the chair's in the living room. So we had a timeline change about 2 weeks ago. And so the timeline is causing the energy to go downwards again. So it's pulling the energy down, and the energy going down is a problem. So it's going downward and it's in a spiral. And the reason it's in a spiral, oh, thank you, Joe. Thank you for that. It's in a spiral because they're trying to pull our energy down and sideways to pull us back into an old way of thinking before Chi Mighty. I have to look at that. Chill Mighty. I don't know what that is. They're looking to pull our energy backwards. The timeline has just recently changed. Yes. And what it is it's bringing up fear issues with everybody. There you go. My eyes twitching again. It's bringing up, can you see? Oh God, it's doing it. I can't make it stop. It's bringing up fear with everybody, fear of how to support themselves, fear of how to maneuver in life, fear that their current life isn't their life. So all of the fear, all of that's happening right now. So don't let it. So meditate above it. But yeah, that's exactly what's going on. They're trying to put us back into a different timeline. Come on, Lou. Come on over. She's like, no. Now I have a cat on my shoulder. Look, if I go like this, it's like, look, the cat on my shoulder. Anyway, that's what they're doing. So you'll feel a lot tireder. Your food cravings will change. So my eye twitches uncontrollably. So what we need to do is we need to cleanse, salt bath, and meditate on vibrating in a different way because they're pulling us into fear. But that's happened about 2 weeks ago. Don't let them do it. It's going to switch back. I feel them switching it. Shit is going to go on around us, but I feel I feel it going back and forth. So I do feel I drink 0 caffeine and I twitch. Yeah, I drink a lot of caffeine and I twitch. It's an energetic thing. A timeline change is an energetic thing. So keep in mind when they're throwing everything at us, like this is National Secretary Week. This is National, Love Your Garbage Man Week. Not that you shouldn't. I love my garbage man because he takes my garbage bins out. But whatever it is, they're doing that to take your thinking. Remember, times and calendars and schedules, the way that we have it divided up is beast system. So the more that they do that, it distracts our focus. If we're in fear, we can't rise up against the beast, okay? So they do it through energy, and they're doing it through altering the weather. And I don't care what you say. I do not care. They're altering. I know she's posing like mama. She's like, I want to be a Marilyn kitty. I want to be all cute like a Marilyn kitty and all sexy kitty. She's doing it. Look at her. She's giving us the death stare. Sprinkle salt around your bed. Absolutely. And refuse. They're messing with the weather. HARP does that. But they were doing it in the Vietnam War. Obviously, they're doing that now. It's very obvious to me. So the weather causes depression. Get a grow lamp and sit under it. Go outside and run around in the rain, even if it's to the driveway and back. It's hideous. Just do it. There's no more sun. But you all remember Bill, little sweater wearing bitch Gates, B Gates, Bitch Gates, Billy Bitch Gates. Remember he said he was going to remove the sun? Let me Google this before I go. Yeah, it's obvious to me. And I don't care if you think I'm a quackadoodle. That is what Granny Gates, exactly. That is why I'm sober. That is why I am articulate. That is why I educate myself on and speak articulately. So you can't call me crazy when I say shit like that because it's obvious. Hello, but I'm going to look this up. He got a patent. Okay, Bill Gates gets a patent. I'm looking this up. Patent to stop the sun. Let's see what shows up. Bill Gates venture, listen to fucking Forbes. Okay, yeah, Bill Gates has 3 security guards around him. John's cousin Larry was at the opening of something in Vegas where Larry's company bought one of the names on the thing, and then Bill Gates was in the thing next to him. And you can't get near Gates. Apparently Gates sat there on his phone like this. This is my recording phone. The pink phone is the recording phone. Bill Gates sat there on his phone with 3 bodyguards and never looked up during the whole thing. So you know that Bill Gates has no life, is a troll, and a cocksucker, literally. Okay, so Microsoft billionaire founder Bill Gates is financially backing the development of sun-dimming technology that would potentially reflect sunlight out of the Earth's atmosphere. Because sunlight makes you happy. Sunlight makes you happy. Buy grow lamps, y'all. This is what's going on. I'm in California, land of 117 degrees. By September, we don't have any sun. He's disgusting. I haven't talked about it. I'll come back later. I don't even know what's going on with the full moon. I don't even know when it is. This is it. Well, because he has money, honey, and everybody on this planet is like, you have money, so you must be important. He didn't even think of Microsoft. He's a prick, a female bitch prick. Okay, so here, the sun dimming technology would potentially reflect the sun out of the Earth's atmosphere, triggering a global cooling effect. The stratospheric, whatever, controlled petrobration experiment, SCOPEX, launched by Harvard University scientists, Illuminati alumni, aims to examine this solution by spraying non-toxic, come on, Billy Bitch Gates, calcium carbonate, CaCO3, dust into the atmosphere, a sun-reflecting aerosol. The operative word is aerosol. Ladies, stop using hairspray because it's breaking the ozone. Thank you for that super chat. Thank you. So, and the offset, the effects of global warming. Let's get realistic, Mr. Gates, and you bitches at Harvard's. Let's get realistic. Let's get realistic. Let's get physical. Let's get realistic. Number 1, they are, hi Ashley, number 1, they are lowering the sunlight because it puts the human beings connected to God into a depressed state. Oh, you're out at dinner. Enjoy dinner. I'm glad you're having fun, Ashley. I love you, Ashley. So they're putting the sun down because it causes depression. Just look at people who live in depressed areas like Toronto, Canada, 6 months of gray, which I'm now witnessing in California, which is disgusting. And then it cools the Earth's atmosphere. So what happens when it cools, y'all? What happens in the darkness? What happens with rituals in the darkness? She's my co-pilot. What happens? What happens? Yeah, Washington State. I love you more, Ashley. Thank you. Have fun at dinner. Owl worshippers. I know. The Who. The Who. A play on words. These fuckers think we're dumb. These fuckers think we're dumb. Anyway, he blocks the sun. He causes sadness and depression. They feed off our energy. They open up portals. And the portals bring through in the coolness. They bring through what, you ask? Well, they bring through those that shouldn't be here. They're bringing them through. So buy, grow light, bad sexual things. That's exactly right. Buy grow lamps. That's right. The food won't grow. Oh, yeah. Look what Bitch Gates is doing in... Hi, baby. Come on. You want to come? Come on. Yeah, she's good. Let me just Google this. Bill Gates product. I'm going to tell you about this. Product keeps fruit good. Forget what the name of this is called. Costco. One of my favorite places on earth. I apologize. Costco has now salt lamps as well, but a grow lamp will bring seasonal affective disorder out so you can be happy. Remember, happiness is a mindset. So remember, the Grinch who stole Christmas in Whoville, how they stole all their presents and made them feel really crappy. So the story goes. What did the people in Whoville do? I realize I'm talking about a cartoon. They started singing and smiling. I know, Whoville, right? Fuck me, but they started singing and smiling. And so the Grinch was pissed off. Yes, appeal, Apeel. He's putting that on the fruit. It's going through Costco. So your fruit lasts for 2-3 weeks a month. This is not good because the natural enzymes of the raw fruit will not help your body. And then you will start to break down. And then they can feed off you while making clones of you. Clonade's in Canada. She's jumping over here now. So remember that. Remember that. Remember that. Depression lamps, just absolutely don't allow them to do this. I cannot stand this weather. I go out running, I get covered in fucking Dr. Seuss, right? And Whoville. I know, now I'm rethinking that analogy. Yes, I'm not buying fruit at Costco. I will not buy it. This idiot, who gave this idiot license? And by the way, he didn't earn any of his money. He inherited it. He inherited it. So they've done a timeline change. That's what's going on here. How iconic, Whoville. I just thought of it. Now I can't ever watch The Grinch. I think you would know if somebody's cloned because you can see the depth in their eyes. So you can tell a clone in the eyes. I was Cindy Lou for a stripper party. I love you, Daydream Bunny 222. Hi, I'm Cindy Lou Who. Look at this. Look at this. Look at Cindy Lou Who. Look at my boobies. I'm Cindy Lou Who. Oh my freaking God, that's hilarious. That is funnier than shit. I feel like I want to do that in the strip club. Look at me. I'm Cindy Lou Who. That's hilarious. I know, it's funny, right? Oh my God. Oh my God, it's so funny. Anyway, yeah. Okay, listen, with Target, like, I just got to ask you. I mean, I have mixed feelings on our Target. First of all, why are they in kids' sex lives all the freaking fucking time? Why, right? I did Jim Carrey, Cindy Lou Who. That's even more fucked up. Oh God, I'm sorry. I can't stop myself. Yeah, I know Target's marketing. I don't shop really at Target anymore, like not a lot. What I understand from these corporations, Bud Light, Target, whoever, is that they get a social credit score and they get money allocated to them if they follow the trends that the people want them to follow. So it's about money, right? With the teeth too. I know Jim Carrey with the teeth. I can't get that out of my head. You know I'm going to find a stage somewhere and do that. You know I'm going to do it. You know I'm going to do it. I know, Tiny Dancer, don't get me started. Don't get me started. Don't. I will go there. It'll be terrible. Yeah, lesbians are gone. You know why lesbians are gone from the equation? Because they have uteruses. So lesbians can love another woman, but can still get pregnant naturally by a man, as in they can have sex with a man and have a baby. Lesbians are women. They don't like women. They don't like women. They don't like women. Yes, Jim Carrey, the actor from Keswick, Ontario. Yes, that Jim Carrey. who lived down the street. That Jim Carrey. John Candy from Newmarket, Ontario. All of those people, yes. But see, money is their God. They don't have any spiritual reference. That is what's happening now. You are seeing people react out of fear because they have no faith. So they don't believe in anything but their ability to make money and their drugs. Pregnant trans man on the cover of Glamour, which makes him a woman if he's biologically pregnant. He's a woman dressing as a man. Let's just call it what it is. If you don't like me, I can't help it. Get in line with my family members. Step right the fuck behind them and get in line. Get the fucking line to all the way to the back. Because no man can actually have a woman. Yes, John Candy. Well, no, he was pretty heavy, but he probably could have been killed. I used to sneak down and watch John Candy. Oh my God. Second City, Toronto, long time ago, down in the clubs. No, I know. I'm talking to the people that don't like what I say, but what I'm saying is if there's a man on the cover of Glamour magazine who's pregnant, that is a woman. She has an uterus. You know what I mean? Uterus. I know, Deb, it's terrible. She has a uterus. Dressed as a man, taking male hormones with a uterus. Trans people need more love, not less. I'm not disputing that. But when you want to identify as a pregnant man, I'm going to call you on it. You're a woman. You can dress as a man. That's fine. But don't tell me you're a pregnant man because you're taking away women, period. You're erasing women. You are erasing what a woman is. We are the birth givers. We are sacred in this society. Stop calling everybody a woman. You're not a fucking woman. And you're definitely not a man giving birth. I mean, I don't know how many times I have to say that. I mean, it's just obvious, isn't it? Like, why are you espousing that shit? No one doesn't love anybody. I don't care what you trans people need to love themselves. There you go. I'm a woman. I know. I don't care what you do. I have always had trans friends. I had trans friends when I was a teenager, and I stuck up for them. I have no meaning they got in a fight and I beat the shit out of this guy in high school. In the high school that this kid went to was a brother of a friend of mine. And he really did look like a man. He had a beard. I don't think electrolysis had come along, but he dressed as a woman. Anyway, oh, my baby died and never conceived. Oh, I'm sorry. I know several trans women, man, that have had children. Yes, because they're women. A man can't have a baby. Don't be stupid. A biological born male, I don't care if you put boobs on yourself. I don't care if you do gender reassignment surgery. You cannot have a baby. Get real. I mean, come on, get real. If you are a man having a baby, you were born female. It's just like, what? Come on. Think about it. You can have a surrogate. Yes, you can. You can have a test tube baby. Yes, you can. But you cannot carry it in your body. Don't be dumb. You can't. Oh, God. You little bitch with the trucker mouth. I know people hate me. They're going to hate me. They call me all kinds of things. I am definitely I live in California. Everybody's gay here, okay? I have a problem with what you do. But for the love of God, don't sit there and play fuckery games about who can have kids and who can't. And don't use semantics. Don't use semantics to say a pregnant man, because you're fucking insulting people that go through 9 months of pregnancy, and you're doing shit, okay? You're doing shit that's stupid. They're not a pregnant man. It's a woman who identifies as a man who has a uterus, for fuck's sakes. If she is carrying the baby and now identifies as a he. Oh my God. I can't. Anyway, that's what's going on. It's so ridiculous. And if people sit there and say that at this point, I don't know what to say. Like, I'm sorry. I don't care. Go ahead and espouse the Hollywood agenda. Go ahead and blather on all you want, because that's the Luciferian agenda, which is the beast system. Go ahead, because God very distinctly made male and females. He did. I don't care. But that's what he did. So when you die, when I die, and they dig up these bones, if they haven't been stolen or cremated, they're going to find the foundation of a woman with a uterus. Get it? Not all women can have kids with their uterus. I do understand that. It's a beast system, of course. Of course. So if a man can have a baby, I'd like to see the bitch try, because he'd be a whining, crying bitch. Because ain't no man gonna have a baby without whining and crying. And imagine if men got their period. Sure. Okay, sure. Period cramps, cravings, salt bloating, diarrhea, gas, rage problems, hemorrhaging, tampons, pads, weirdo pajamas, sadness, all of that. Okay, men, yeah, do that. Let me know when that happens. Never happening, okay? Never. Cervical cancer, breast cancer, being mocked because they're too fat after they had kids, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, sure. Yeah, no man's doing that. Look at a man when he gets a cold. No offense. Yeah, ketchup packets for periods. I know, period panties. Fuck. God, every month you go through a period. Come on now. Come on. Yeah, okay. Toxic shock syndrome. I know. Do you know what you use as a stripper for your period? You probably know this. Farts, I know. Gas, everything. Oh my God. Still, you can cut your penis off and have the reassignment surgery. You're still not getting a period. Like, I'm sorry, but and hot flashes. I do think men get hot flashes though, but you're still not getting a period, okay? Period. I know, I've got to bring the mic out. Yes, okay, makeup sponges you can use, but when I was a dancer, I used sea sponges. So I washed them in the water, stick them up there so that there was no, string, and then you're out there. Can you imagine a man with menopause? No, but they do call it menopause. So no, I cannot. I can't imagine a man with his period. No. Yeah, period for 40 years. I got my period at 11 and I'm 57, and I stopped when I was 53. When Keith died, I dropped my period. That's it. So yeah, about the sponge, that's what I used. So that's what happened. So Keithy died and I never got another period after that. So 40 years. 40 years of screaming at people a week before my period, trying to kill them, usually John or any other man in my sight. The only time I smacked my kids is a week before my period. Like literally, when they hit puberty and they start playing games, I would look at them and I'd be like, that's it. And Jason especially would run. Keith would take one look and go out the back door. Jason would run out the front door. I'm like, did you? And I would run. So, yeah. I mean, my PIs found Kotex FM. I don't know what that is. Yeah, no, they make you crazy. And then I would bleed and I'd be like, Then I was happy and I was like, kids, I want to take you shopping. I want to take you somewhere. And they're like, they're hiding from me. Dad, she hit me. She stuck her nails in me. She fucking did this. John used to say, sit in the back seat, Jason. That way she can't get you. Jackie. Hi, Jackie. I know. Poor Keithy's like, I've already seen what you do. Yeah, the hairbrush. There you go. Oh my God. I divorced my PMS. I would eat like this, sponge-worthy. I would eat like this, like this. Like I felt like a Sasquatch looking for food. Had baby at 39, no menopause. Yay. Well, 39's young. I was 53. I don't think you're going to get menopause at 39. It does happen, but oh my God. It was just like hilarious, y'all. Yes, I'm oldie moldy. That's right. I don't care. I'm actually happier now that I don't have my period. So there's something in that. I gave my boys a spatula check. Oh, I went at them fisticuffs. Keith used to hold my head like this as I was swinging up at him because he was so tall. He would put those long arms on my head and I'd be jumping like this, like a little wombat after him. It's like, I'm going to get you. Jason ran the fuck out. Oh, you did stop at 39. Yeah, that's a little bit unusual. Yeah, I would do that. I would do that. Yeah, totally. Keith would laugh at me. Head like this, like this. And then Jason, I did get a hold of Jason. Like I would, hair, whatever I could get. Jason learned how to run like a ballerina out the door, meaning he took a few steps and flew very gracefully. But yeah, Keithy was 6'4". So it's pretty funny. He was taller than me at 14. Both my boys were. So anyway, yeah. So y'all, I know that's what happens. I'm sorry. I don't know. I've only got like 1,400 people on here. It just hit 1,500. They're blocking. So I chase them down through the house. That's it. They open their mouth and I'm like, Keith, I used to get every time the police would come at 2 a.m. from him and his friends and the shit. Love it. Life is short and you'll have many other da-da-da. No one's saying they don't love and accept themselves. No one's saying that. I don't accept you usurping my power as a woman by mocking, not you personally, by society mocking what women do. We have children. Men cannot have children out of their womb because they don't have a womb. Period. End of conversation. Yes, I'm going to edit the Kim Porter video. So if you want me to swallow that bullshit, I'm going to puke it back up on you. Because, and it has nothing to do with the manipulation of, we only have so much time on earth. Love yourself. I do love myself. I love myself enough to recognize my true ability is in the only ability that matters is in my ability to be a mother, to love my children, their offspring, their husbands and wives, whatever it is, regardless, but to be a good person and to elevate people. Absolutely. But you don't get to downgrade me in the event that I'm a kind person. I will speak up. Sorry. That's it. That's it. I don't know what to say. Those are women having babies dressed as men. Sorry. True story. Yeah, we switch a timeline. Answer me this. When the baby going to come out of the man naturally? Out of the pee hole. That's going to hurt them. That's how I describe giving birth to, Sloan, are you tapping us? What's tapping you? I don't know. Pee hole. You know, where they pee. No, I used to describe giving birth like shooting a watermelon out of your nostril to a man. I'm like, that's what giving birth feels like. At least to me, it felt like that. Oh, taping us. No, the phone is off. It's off. It's off. Not taping, y'all. No taping. I was terrified of menopause. Yeah, I went through menopause after Keith died, and it was devastating. I think my body just shut down. I think it just shut down. So there you go, men, aliens. Yeah, the TV show V with Ellen from Seinfeld from the Billionaire Family, who just thought she'd become an actress. Yeah, okay, sorry. Anyway, we've hit a timeline change. I'm going to edit the video. I've got to eat. I'm getting dizzy, and I was in shock. Yeah, total shock. I love you all, whether you identify as a tree toad, transgender, pregnant man, pregnant woman, alien, motherfucking pixie, whatever it is. Go get a grow lamp so that you feel happy because they are fucking with the weather. Okay, love you guys. Oh, there's ants. That's so cute. I love ants. Bye, you guys. Bye, you guys. I thought I'd come on. Now I'm super hungry. Bye.